Shanard here with you, sitting down with hey man, when I say a phenomenal artist, really a genre bending artist, Steve Ray Ladson, how you man?
Man, I'm good, man. How about yourself, man?
Hey man, good to finally meet you.
Yeah, man.
I've been hearing your song on social media and different sites for so long. First off, congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming down, chopping it up with me, man. I appreciate it, man. Much love,
A
bro.
lot of people don't get on TV and get the success that you've had. How did that change? Because, like I said, we on the farm. There are horses right behind us, right? All right. There's a cat roaming around here. We got on several acres right here in Hawkins, South Carolina. How did that change you?
Oh, man, well, it didn't necessarily change me, man. It just changed. It changed my position. It changed my surroundings. It just changed, where I'm going and different places, man. But I mean, I'm still here. I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing different. I ain't never really, I'm still a family man. I'm still a country boy. So but it's allowed me to connect with more people.
Yeah.
It's allowed me to reach bigger and broader audiences. You know what I'm saying? Other genres, being on that show, man, it's a talent show.
Right.
So it's mixed up. It's not just music. So you got dancers, you got all kind of talents. People got dogs and stuff like that. It's computer techs and stuff like that that's doing like all kind of different things. And it's people from all over the world, man, from China, Brazil and stuff. So it allowed me, man, to expand my horizons and meet more people and just, see what else is out there in life instead of just being in the country all the time.
As a South Carolina native, man, I can't say congratulations enough, but I definitely want you to know that small town Hawkins, I'm originally from Allendale, South Carolina, small town as well.
That's right.
So we on the map right now.
Yeah.
What is it about the small towns in South Carolina that's really, the world is like, hey, what's going on in South Carolina at these small towns? U803 Fresh and several other artists.
Yeah,
Nephew
man.
Jones from the South.
Yeah, well, man, we've been doing it. We had a lot of artists before us that didn't get the proper recognition as well.
Man.
There's so many others that's been doing this before us that didn't really get a chance to be out there, man. And I just feel like it's our time now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And fortunately for us, we got a lot of people that stick together and stick with us with the South. When the South is coming right now with everybody behind 803. And Nephew and all those guys, man, when everybody's keep dropping good music and they stick together and keep the push going, man, it shows a good form of togetherness where it hasn't always been like that from the South. You know what I'm saying? So if we, it's just, I feel like it's just our time right now, man. So as long as we can keep it together like that, man, we still got a lot more behind us. There's a lot more talent here in the state of South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just us. We still got some more heavy hitters out here too that's gonna be coming up too. So if we, man, we just getting started.
Right.
We're just getting started.
You got any you wanna go ahead and let the people know about that may be joining you at the Smooth and Gullet?
Well, yeah, man, all these fine gentlemen and ladies right here, man, these are some bad pajamas right here. If y'all don't know, you need to go ahead on and get your tickets for the Smooth Gullet Jazz Festival. My boy Terrence Young out here. Yeah. You got Tia Durant. I mean, you got so many of these people here, man, and everybody's. You're going to get so many different things here at this festival here. You ain't just going to get one thing. This is going to be like a buffet, macaroni, collard greens, black chicken, bacon chicken.
I'm glad you said that. When it comes to your show and the different variety, because in a festival, you get a different blend, like you said.
Yeah.
You get a different blend. What's your show like compared, well, not even compared, what's your show going to bring that's going to stick out and really get everybody to say, that genre that you created is really a different genre?
Well, man, we bring in funk, soul, rock, and roll. The thing about it, man, when I speak about Blackgrass, when I was on AGT, it was on steroids, right?
Right.
That's with me with the band, and you see that. And what I'll be doing on the festival is on steroids, right?
Right.
But Blackgrass, Brother Connor, was really about what I created. That was it was really about the movement from where music really came from, like back in the day with slavery, right?
Yeah.
When music first started back in the day, when the slaves finished working and they was gonna have entertainment, there was no music, there was like no bands and there was like no big microphones and stuff. It was one guy with a banjo or a guitar, and it was by itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the people would dance and hear that and hear the rhythm and get the rhythm off of just one guy.
One guy.
Just one guy. So that's what I brought, that's what Black Grass Brother Connor is all about. It's just letting the younger generation know where this really came from. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like connected it with the new school hip hop and R&B and all that. So it's just, it's just a reminder that, we come a long way, man. So it hits different.
Yeah, you definitely are changing. Like I said, genre bending is an understatement, because you got so much to give to the game, not just with your music, but with your instrumental playing. How important is it for new artists and anybody that may be watching this video? How important is it for them to actually be able to play some instruments? Because you play, I don't want to hold you back, banjo and several other instruments.
Yeah,
What
man.
don't you play would be an easier question for me to ask.
I ain't never really tried playing, I could play some brass and stuff like that, but man, my amateur sucks. I ain't really been a blower. I ain't never really liked blowing or nothing like that. That's the one thing. I mean, I could if I tried, what I'm saying, but I ain't really with all that. But hey man, it's beneficial in playing music, man. What I'm saying? At the end of the day, music rules the world.
Right.
Like you can't go nowhere and not hear any music. It don't matter where you go in the world, you're gonna hear some music.
Right.
And that's the thing about it. No matter what color you are, no matter what culture you're from, the music is what brings people together. So being able to play something is a lot better than just being able to just produce something. You know what I'm saying? When you produce something, you make a beat that's cool and it's good too. It makes money too.
Right.
But when you're able to actually administer something or bring a feeling out for people to feel and be able to play something for somebody, it hits them a different way, man. It's like it's coming from your soul. What's from the heart reaches the heart.
Different kind of live show.
Different kind of live show, man. It's different. It's different like that, man. And I just think that if you can do it, if you got the time to do it, you should. Everybody, it's never too late to pick up an instrument and try to fiddle faddle and you know what I'm saying, put some time into it.
Your dad's a pastor.
Yes, sir.
Mom's a musician.
Church right across the street.
That's the church. So we were wondering if that was the church or was the one at the head of the street.
Yeah,
The one right across the street.
Right there, man. Right there. Walking distance.
So who, and you got the quartet background as well.
Yeah.
Who would you say inspires you musically the most? Was it mom or was it dad? Because sometimes dad might have provided you the opportunity in the church, but mom may be the musician. And if it's equal, it's equal. Who would you say?
I would say it's more equal. My dad brought my first instrument.
Oh.
So, me and my brother started out playing at the same time. My brother was playing bass and I started out on lead guitar.
Okay.
So, and my brother, he's 6 years older than me, so he's playing drums. So I kind of was already know how to play the drums. Everybody can play the drums.
Right.
If you're a musician, you got to be able to play the drums. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be able to keep timing. But my dad bought me a guitar first. But my mom was a bass player too.
Oh.
So, you know what I'm saying? My mom played bass and she played organ and keys. You know what I'm saying? So, my daddy, but man, the talent was unbelievable. But man, all my family is talented on both sides of my family. You know what I'm saying? I could line up all my cousins and aunts and something. You could pick one of them, and they all can do something. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I was kind of trapped in it, man. I didn't really have no choice. My uncles were singers. My granddaddy, my grandmamas, all on both sides. They were both singers. My granddaddy was a preacher. My mama, daddy was a singer.
Wow.
My mama was a singer. My daddy, mama was a singer.
Musical family.
Yeah, so I just got trapped into it, So I would say it's really balanced out, but I didn't have no choice.
So what's Thanksgiving like? Y'all just eating, partying,
all that singing.
Yeah.
Now that it's a lot has changed since we've gotten older,
Right.
since grandmamas have died and all that stuff. Now
Yeah,
everybody still got everything. But man, to be honest with you, we still get together every year for Christmas and we have a family concert. So we're getting ready to have a family concert here in a couple of weeks with this is the Jones and the Johnson.
On the farm?
At the church right here.
Okay.
So we do that every year. So we all still get together and we sing, all my cousins, my aunts and my uncles, we all come together. We still do some singing and stuff like that. Thanksgiving, if we all get together, everybody got their own families now, so we all still might stop by my aunties and stuff house and go over there and sing a few songs sometime like that. But mostly we just do it right around Christmas so everybody can come and hang out. But when we get together, it's some singing.
Oh, okay. April the 10th, 2026, April 11th,
Yes.
2026, No Charleston Smooth, the Gullah Jazz Festival. You in town. Who you bringing with you?
Man, I got my people. I got my pedal steel player from Mount Airy, North Carolina, Deshaun Hickman. I got Lil John on the drums. I got my boy Twan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's gonna be crazy. Ain't no telling who else I might have with me. So I got some things in the bag and up my sleeve right now. I can't tell, but y'all need to get there. You just never know who you might see rocking with me.
Quick question. This may be the hardest one of the day. How many trail rides you got under your belt?
Man, I got a few, man. I got a few. You know, and it's crazy because, you know, I've been touring a long time, you know, so I miss a lot of the trail rides in the summertime too because of the simple fact that's festival season.
Right.
You know, but
Definitely.
man, you know, I got a few trail rides, and man, we trail ride all the time here. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know, any given time we'll saddle up and just go on a trail ride right now today. So we, you know, that's pretty much almost a daily thing, especially with my little cousin, and they always want to ride.
Yeah.
And we take our horses downtown too, and you know, like just do, just like, you know, doing community stuff, man, and just like, you know, letting people get on and taking pictures and stuff like that too. So we always do some trail riding. But as far as the real, like, you know, real trail rides with like In Too Deep and all that big stuff like that, I hadn't gotten on one in the last year because I've been so busy.
Right.
But I'm gonna make it my business to hit one of the big ones coming up 2026. You know?
Got to do it.
And I'm gonna have my own too. I had my own last year. It was called Overalls and Boots. That was good too. That was right here on the farm. But we're gonna have another one coming up this year, next year, called Overalls and Boots. That was the first one, Overalls and Boots. So.
You took the word I was just about to ask you.
Yes, sir.
When's your trail ride?
Gonna be a trail ride. There's gonna be a trail ride, man.
What was the inspiration behind Boots Like Mine?
Man, because I bought them, and actually the crazy part about it, I bought these boots right here. These were the boots that inspired me. I bought these boots and I had never seen nobody with these exact boots and a crocodile.
Yeah, it's rock.
I'm a square toe boot man, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a square toe boot man myself.
Man. Some people point at toe. I can't give it the points. I can't give it the points.
I can't. I think that's more old school. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna run into the old school. They pointed, they shined.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you ain't spurred up.
No, not right now. I mean,
Okay.
you know, normally I am, but you know what I'm saying? You know, I normally use spurs for just fashion.
Fashion, okay.
Because you know, I don't need them on the horses we have. You know, we got some really good horses. You know,
Okay.
every now and again you might have to spur them, but you know, we don't necessarily have to spur these good horses that we got. They just go and do what we need them to do. So, but I got some spurs, man, that are just for fashion. I'm a spur man, just for the fashion. But Boots Like Mine came out, man, and it was just about the boot actually, and it was solely just about the type of boot that I had. You know what I'm saying? That's just like ain't nobody got boots like mine, and I still haven't seen these boots on nobody else's feet, so I still say it.
Which one came first? I know which one came out first, but creatively, which one came first? Back in my truck or Boots Like?
Yeah, back in my truck. And the crazy part about it was back in my truck, man, I had back in my truck for, you know, some years. You know, I had my back in my truck for at least 5 years before I even released it. You know, I was trying to Boots Like Mine after that, but back in my truck was like that was my main thing. That was one that come from the heart.
When you released it, I just want you to know that the world felt it because I mostly play Southern soul, hip hop in that genre. It was sent to me as a Southern soul record.
Right.
So when I heard it, and then the everybody's like, you know, that's a popular song on TV, and I was like, TV? Nah, that's Southern soul, man. What you talking about on TV?
Yeah, my TV.
They told me it was on TV, so I had to do the back research to see where you were on TV, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man, changed my life. That's
a life change.
Yeah, that made it. You know, the song was out. You know what I'm saying? People didn't know, and a lot of people think that, you know, I released it after, but you know, it was produced that way before the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I got on the show, that's just it's a live version, so it hits differently from the version that was produced because I had it. You know, I had already had it produced. You know, so it was kind of already that way before I got on the show. But I mean, man, I'm grateful for the show. I'm grateful for AGT, man. I appreciate it. They showed me a lot of love, man. So.
How many versions do you have? I know there's a lot of people that, and it's gone viral several times.
Yeah.
How many versions do you have of the song?
I got about 3 versions of the song. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a remix right now with a major artist. I don't know which one's gonna get on it right at the moment. It's still all up in the air, man. So be on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen. Back of my truck ain't done yet. 2026 summer is gonna be amazing. I'm trying to tell you.
Will it be a full album for everybody who attends the North Charleston Smooth and Gullah Jazz Festival, April the 10th and 11th?
Yes, sir.
Will it be a full album? And are you signing and can people come shake hands?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
With
man.
TV stuff.
Yeah, man. Come on to the meet and greet. I'm sure we're gonna set that up some kind of way. Ain't that right, brother? We'll set up a meet and greet. I love to see all my people down there in Chucktown, man. Come on down and get down with me, man.
Possibly a trail ride?
It's gonna be a trail ride. I'm gonna have the horses out there. You come get on the horse. If you ain't never rode a horse, come on out to the show, man. We'll put you on one of these suckers here and let you have a good time. Hold it in the road a little bit, you know.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna hold you all day. I know you're a busy man.
Hey,
Thank
man,
you so
appreciate
much.
you, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, April 10th and 11th, Charleston, South Carolina, Smooth Gullah Jazz Festival. Steve Ray Ladson will be in the building. I want to see y'all there. Make sure you get your tickets. Come on down. It's gonna be a trail ride. Talking about a good time. Nothing but good vibes going down in Chucktown.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man. Steve Ray Ladson on one of the best. Hopkins, South Carolina. Before you leave, to all the musicians, what would you like to tell?
Keep pushing, man. Don't give up. You know, it may not happen when you think it's going to happen, but you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent and don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happens overnight, but if you keep pushing, things will happen. And it's hard work, baby. Hard work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Hey,
Thank you.
from Hopkins, South Carolina. Don't you forget.
And we can make a vibe, it can all go down tonight. On the back of my truck. Yeah. On the back of my truck. Yeah. When I pull up on the scene,